And I am level 21 now. The leveling system is kind of weird, though. I mean, the normal leveling system isn't that weird. You get to level 20, just earning experience and doing all that. That's nice. I do like how you can't get to level 20 just doing campaign missions. So you can't just rush through the campaign. You gotta, you gotta, what you call it? You gotta like do the patrols, and you gotta do bounties, and you go, oh man, I'm dead. I exploded. You gotta do bounties and patrol missions and all that. And then can you revive me, El Ray 93 Buzzed? Yuckiness? I mean, you're in a tank, so. Can I be life? Oh, there we go. Yeah! Yeah, the last time I did one of these strikes, I was playing with guys that did not revive people. Pro tip, guys, if you're playing this game, revive people. Just do it, okay? If you're in a section of the game, even if you're not in a section of the game where your respawning is restricted, just revive people at every opportunity you get. Obviously, if the guy is standing right in front of an enemy like this guy was, if he's like right next to him, I don't do it. But if how? You hurt me. But if he's out in the open, if he's like behind some cover, even if he's not behind some cover and he's just not immediately in front of a friggin' hard enemy, just go revive him. Okay? It is infinitely better to revive somebody in the middle of combat than it is to try and clear the enemies, wait till it's safe, and then revive them. Infinitely better. Unless, like I said, there's a stupidly powerful enemy right next to the guy who will obviously just kill you instantly. Then don't do it, but otherwise do it. Yeah. One thing I have noticed, though, is that player communications in this game is not really that good. Aha! I knifed his hand. Player communications in the game isn't really that good. You're stuck using Xbox One parties in order to do all of your communication. And, well, not all of your communication. But Bungie did, of course, put in the most important thing of all. Dancing. That's right, they put dancing in this game, and I love that they did that. They had no reason to do that. There's no point. It's stupid. It's dumb. But they did it anyway, and I love them for it. I love stupid, pointless details like that don't really add anything to the game, but they only serve to liven the experience, right? I love stuff like that. Okay? Like in Hearthstone. Blizzard didn't have to add those little things off to the side that you can click. But they totally did, and it's cool and neat, and I like it. By the way, I play Hearthstone every once in a while. Don't expect me to be good. I'm not good at card games. I've never been good at card games. Oh my god. I'm half decent at what you call it, at Hearthstone though. I'm alright at that. It really is up to just luck of the draw though. You know? You can have the best deck in the world, but if you don't draw the right cards, you're screwed. Okay, so there isn't like a critical hit point on that. If you don't draw the right cards, you're screwed. Like the last game that I played was against, I think it was against another hunter. I mostly play a hunter. It was against another hunter, and he just drew all the right cards, and I drew none of the right cards. And that's kind of the problem that I have with Hearthstone, but you can't really do anything about that because it's a card game. Yeah. That's kind of, it's not really a thing that you can avoid there. Do I? Racket! Boom! Racket! Kaboom! Yeah. Not gonna use my rockets for that. But yeah, friggin' Hearthstone, yeah. I stopped playing that recently after that game when I realized that it was just entirely up to luck. Much more so than other strategy games. Like in Pokemon, kind of up to luck with stuff like criticals and confusion and just other hacksy things. But you do have a large amount of control in that the Pokemon that you choose and the moves that you have and all those other factors like that are completely in your control, and their availability to you is not hindered in any way. Unlike in Hearthstone, where the card that I need to clear that guy's side of the board is probably somewhere on the bottom of my deck. And I can't do anything to get it. I could have some other cards that let me draw more cards so that I could maybe get that card sooner, but I'm not guaranteed to draw those cards at all either. Ooh, yay! Can I life? Can I life please? Or not? Okay. Yeah. And that's the thing. Stuff like that, you can try to be competitive, but oh Jesus. In stuff like that, you can try to be competitive, but in the end, it's luck of the draw. Yeah. I love that medic ribbon. So basically, I've just spent, what, the last 22 minutes talking about stuff that has nothing to do with Jibusamaman! What the? Did I just do 22,000 damage to that guy? Oh my god, I just did 20... What? What is this madness? Okay. Can I life? How do I life? Okay. So I'm gonna see if I can do that again. Do I just shoot the lights? Oh. Do it. I think I just shoot the lights. Again, with these bosses. I like these bosses. Oh my god, I did just do 22,000 damage. I like these bosses. The ones that are kind of hard to kill. They can kill you easily. But the attacks are relatively simple to dodge if you have good awareness about you. If you have good awareness about you, relatively simple to dodge. And, yeah. What I don't like is that goddamn turret boss in the Nexus that just has a shield that orbits it all the time. That boss is bullshit. I don't care what anyone has to say. It just has a shield that orbits it, preventing you from hitting it 50% of the time. That's not fair. You can't really use strategy to get around that. You just can't hit it 50% of the time. I mean, no. Okay, just no. I don't wanna. Whoop. Swag. And I did not do a thing. Okay. Oh, jeebles. Oh. Oh, run. Okay. Oh, you see, I knew that explosion was about to come, so... Yeah, let's get over and get Yucky Ness over here. Speaking of Ness, Smash Bros. For the 3DS came out in Japan. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, and by the way, spoiler alert here, unfortunately, it confirmed my absolute worst nightmare that the Duck Hunt dog is, in fact, in the game. And, I mean, I've lost all hope. I don't know what to do. They got rid of Wolf, and instead they added the Duck Hunt dog. And I know as a character, he's perfectly usable, he's perfectly fine, but... Oh my god. Aside from that, the roster in Smash 4 is perfect. I love it. Kinda wish that Mewtwo was there, but... Also, thankfully, Ridley isn't there. Thank freaking God Ridley isn't there. I mean, I don't know. It seems like there are two groups of people. I don't know. It seems like there... No, not even two. It seems like there are three groups of people who are in the Smash community, right? There are those... Oh my god, can you stop shooting at me? There are those who want Ridley in the game. Those who would kill Masahiro Sakurai if they put Ridley in the game. And those who don't even play Smash Bros. That's it. That's it. That's all. Oh my god, I don't even know why people think Ridley could be in the game. He's too big, and he flies as his main mode of transportation. Like, all the other characters that they put in the game are pretty logical, right? They're the appropriate size, and the scope of their character isn't ridiculously large for a game like Smash Bros. But Ridley, no, Ridley's too big. Okay? Ridley is, it wouldn't work. Also, I finally come to terms with Pac-Man being in the game. When he first came out, I kind of wanted to just take my own life at that point. That's a joke, by the way. I didn't actually want to take my own life. My god, this tank is not dying. Woo! I'm gonna... Oh, or not. But yeah, I finally come to terms with Pac-Man being in the game. And I like him being in the game now. But I will never, ever accept that Pac-Man is in my... not Pac-Man. I will never accept that the Duck Hunt dog is in my Smash game. Never. Can this thing die? Oh my god. No, seriously though. Can you die? Shinde kudasai. Is he sploding? I think he sploded.
Alright.
Oh my god, let's go get Taric. Let's go get Taurine. Taurine's like that crap that they have in friggin' energy drinks, right? It's bad for you. That's something I never got. I know in high school the thing is that everybody drinks energy drinks to fuel themselves because God knows school hours are so ungodly and the amount of homework they expect you to do is... I mean, it's like you're a... It's like you're a serf or something. But I never liked energy drinks. Like, ever. I think they taste horrible. And also, they're terrible for you. Oh, 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 oh. I thought I was going to pull off the triple barrel roll there. Or aileron roll. We've all seen that episode of Game Theory. All of us have. By the way, Game Theory's gotten pretty freaking huge. I subscribed to Game Theory when it was had quite a smaller audience, and it's just friggin' huge now. Don't really have anything else to say. That's just something I've realized. Let's kill this Colossus. What is this? Shadow of the Colossus. Do I gotta climb on him? Do I gotta climb on him and stick my sword in whatever friggin' thing that then shoots black smoke out of it? Speaking of friggin' things that you gotta shoot in this game, what is up with the Minotaurs? Like, do they even have a weak point? Really, it just seems like when they show up, you're just screwed. You just have to shoot them forever. You can't really do anything about them. All the other enemies, you can headshot or torso shot if they're the Vex. But with those things, well, I mean, you either get like a critical hit area on them, like the head or the torso, or they're just not that big of an issue in general, like the Shanks or the Harpies. But with the Minotaurs, you can't really do anything about those. They just end up absorbing a ton of your friggin' bullets. They just eat lead. They eat lead for breakfast. Brickfist. Oh, I just said that. What time is it? 2:05 a.m. You know, maybe I should get the, maybe I should get the thing where precision kills with my knife increase. Just give me my knife back. I wish there was a perk that just gave you your knife back if you threw it and there weren't any enemies around and you missed. So basically that would mean that whenever I pick up my controller and I accidentally hit the right bumper, I wouldn't waste my throwing knife. That'd be a nice perk to have.